Welcome to my channel Daily Bulletin News. A hungover Brady wakes up to Xander's mom, and EJ delivers a devastating threat to Eric. Holly comes to the Horton cabin, where Tate's waiting with lunch and a flower bouquet. She answers a call from Nicole, who is at the Spectator. Nicole needs to see Holly when she's done with work at the bistro, so they can find a place to live. Holly tries to get out of apartment hunting, but Nicole pleads with her. Holly agrees to meet her after her lunch shift and hangs up. With a drink in hand at the Dimmer mansion, EJ barks into the phone, ordering someone to send over case files while he's working from home. Eric storms in with Nicole's divorce papers. Send them, he demands before ranting about EJ stealing Jude from him. EJ puts the blame on Sloan and then smugly rips up the divorce papers. It might not stop the divorce, but delaying it will make Eric's and Nicole's lives hell. Eric calls him a piece of garbage. EJ warns he can hurt him in all sorts of ways. For instance, does Holly know you killed her father? Sarah finds Alex staring at Victor's portrait in the Kyriakis mansion. She gently engages, asking what's the worst part of this for him. Alex rants about feeling stupid, treating Justin terribly, and not being who he thought he was. His life is turned upside down. Again, she knows he doesn't care, but Xander is feeling the same way. Xander tracks Theresa down at the airport. He demands to know why she changed the letter, denying him his birthright. "Do you really hate me that much?" he asks. And then some, she spits back. As her flight to New York starts to board, Xander warns she won't get away with this. Now that Konstantin is dead, she's the only one left to take the fall. It dawns on him that she was Konstantin's accomplice in Victoria's kidnapping. She tries to deny it, but Xander knows better. Brady wakes up in the Salem inn to Fiona, who wears lingerie and a robe. "We had quite the night last night," she coyly says, handing him aspirin and water. They recount drinking martinis after Brady put back a few with someone else. He doesn't remember coming back to her room and asks if they slept together. She confirms, but only in the literal sense. They just shared a bed. When Brady learns Fiona's last name is Cook, he jokingly hopes it's no relation to Xander Cook. "Actually, he's my son," she says. Brady spits out his water. He thought she was out of the picture. Fiona explains how she surprised Xander at the wedding and revealed that he is Victor's son, not Alex. Brady's reeling intensifies as he learns that Theresa forged the letter. As Brady gets dressed, she asks him not to tell anyone she was drinking. She's supposed to be sober. "Me too," he says before leaving. At the cabin, the teens eat lunch as Tate assures Holly no one will find them there. In fact, his mom's probably on some insane honeymoon with her rich husband right now. They discuss their respective wealthy stepfathers, with Holly calling Alex hot for an older guy. Regardless, now that Theresa has found happiness, maybe she'll stop trying to ruin theirs. Tate promises that she won't be ruining anything today. They make out. At the Kyriakis mansion, Alex tells Sarah she's right, he doesn't care how Xander feels. Sarah points out Xander was also lied to while enduring years of Victor making him feel unworthy and unwanted. Alex coldly suggests it might be true. She accuses him of sounding like Theresa, but she is truly sorry for what happened. Alex says it's not her fault, or even Xander's. He should actually be thanking them for inviting Fiona to the wedding. If she'd never shown up, they'd never know the truth. At the airport, Xander grabs Theresa's arm. "I'm taking you to the police station." She threatens to scream for security, and he lets her go. He warns that he was dangerous before, but now he has unlimited resources. She can get on a plane and fly to the ends of the earth, but she can't hide from him. He leaves her teary-eyed and gasping. At the Dimmer mansion, Eric asks if he really wants to do that to Holly. "No," EJ says, "but I really want to do that to you. And maybe Holly deserves to know the truth." Eric points out Holly will blame Nicole. "Why is that my problem?" EJ wonders, sipping his drink. "However, I won't tell Holly that behind all your piety, you're just a drunken murderer." Instead, He'll tie Nicole up in court for years and make Eric testify she cheated with him. Oh, and by the way, Eric's still married to Sloane. EJ chuckles that he forgot to file the divorce papers. Eric hopes he enjoys his pathetic lonely life and storms out. Eric comes to the Spectator and tells Nicole of EJ's threats and that he is still married to Sloane. Nicole wonders what they do now. What if we left? Eric says they could go to Paris and start a new life with Holly and Jude. Please subscribe our channel.